All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anthony Deloach, and I have the pleasure of being your host this evening. And I'm absolutely excited about the information that I get to share with you all tonight. I want to let you know right up front that you are in store for a treat. We have some information that's absolutely changing lives all over the world. And we're not just going to show it to you, we're going to prove it to you tonight with the numbers and everything that we're going to go over with you. So tonight, I want to tell you, you can sit back and relax. We're not going to try to convince you or persuade you of anything. We're just going to share with you the information that got us excited.
Whatever.
Look to see if you get excited as well. So that's what this is all about tonight, guys. So I'm excited about you being on the call. If somebody invited you onto the presentation this evening, I want you to know that that person is just really excited about you succeeding, and they want you to see what has been helping them so much, what has been paying them consistently, what has been allowing them to achieve their goal of passive income. All right. So that's what I want to tell you we're in store for tonight. If you're on the call with me and you're a go-getter, a money maker, can you guys let me know that you can hear me loud and clear and that we have the right people on the line by just dropping a 777 in the chat for me? Drop a 777 in the chat for me. Guys, I'm so enthusiastic about what we have to share tonight because I already know what it can do for somebody's life when they really pay attention to this information. And not only pay attention, but when you take it another step and you implement the information that we're going to share with you into your life, I believe things can change drastically. No matter where you find yourself right now, some people may find themselves looking for an opportunity because other things aren't working out for them. Somebody may find themselves in the position in which they are doing well, but they want to do better. There's somebody that's finding themselves in the position right now that they know that there's another level for them and they are ready to go to that next level expeditiously, right? And I want to tell you, if you've been looking for an opportunity, if you've been really searching for a great opportunity, I believe, and many of us on this call, we truly believe that this may be the opportunity that you have been searching for. Now, before I jump right into the information, I do want to go over some quick housekeeping things. I want to make sure that you guys take a quick look at your phone or your device. I want you to make sure it's on mute. I don't want to have anybody distracted while they're trying to hear the information. I want everybody to be able to hear everything loud and clear. Now, I'm going to try to control it as much as I can on my end, but if you guys could do that for me as well, that'll be absolutely phenomenal. Here's the next thing, guys. I want you to do me a favor and make sure that you have something to write on and something to write with. Tonight, you might want to take some copious notes, right? The reason why I'm telling you to take notes is because we're going to share some information with you that is non-traditional. Now, what's the great thing about non-traditional information is the fact that non-traditional information will typically lead you to some non-traditional results. And over here, since we're talking about money, those non-traditional results means non-traditional income. How many people on the line tonight will be open to earning some non-traditional income, right? If you're open to that, drop a one in the chat for me. How many people on here would really want to do that, all right? Now, you're also probably going to have some questions about the information that we're going to share with you all tonight, right? Because it is not going to be what you're used to. So if you have any questions, we encourage you to go ahead and write those down in your notes. And at the end of the call, we'll try to go through a short Q&A and try to answer as many questions as we can. Plus, also keep in mind the person that invited you onto the call will be a great resource to get your questions answered. If they don't have the answer to the questions, they're most likely connected to somebody who does have the answer to your question. All right. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. Now, I want to let you know you can go ahead, you can sit back, relax. You don't have to be uptight, intense, or skeptical as always on any of my presentations. I'm not going to try to convince or persuade you of anything. I'm just going to share some information for you so you can make an educated decision for yourself. But here's what I could tell each and every one of us that are participating in this opportunity right now, we are getting paid on a daily basis, right? We're making passive income on a daily basis. How do we know that, right? The company has provided proof that they've been paying out consistently over the last 7 months, right? The last 7 months they've been paying out payouts consistently to people to the tune that they have already paid out over $4.5 million in profits in the last 7 months. Now, you don't have to be a part of the company to celebrate this, but I want to ask you really quick. Do you guys think that's absolutely phenomenal? If you think that's absolutely phenomenal, can you do me a favor right now and go ahead and drop a two in the chat for me. $4.5 million has been paid out in the last 7 months, right? This is incredible. Now, here's the thing. The only thing I can tell you about this is that, you know what? We've been making that money, but if you haven't been in the company, you missed out. That's all I can tell you right now. You missed out on some of having some of that hit your wallet, right? That could have been hitting your wallet, but you didn't know about this. And let me tell you, that's what the whole essence of what we're going to talk about tonight is that most people think they lack access, but the truth is they don't. Most people don't lack access, they lack awareness. You just still aren't aware of what you have access to. But that's why we're doing these presentations like this multiple times a day, multiple times a week, so that we can make sure we get this information in front of the right people and you can be aware of what you have access to right now that could change your life. All right. So with that being said, I am going to jump into an opportunity there now, and I'm going to introduce to some and present to others an incredible opportunity. But let me go over some of the other highlights that we got excited about when we saw that this was an opportunity that we could actually participate in. Guys, the first thing that I want to tell you right now is that we got excited about this because we have the opportunity to get paid daily. You heard me mention that. Like we can actually earn money on a daily basis and receive money on a daily basis. I got excited about that because I spend money every single day. I was just at the grocery store earlier and I had to spend some money. It was necessary for me to spend that money, right? And I want to tell you guys that now that it's necessary to me to spend money on a daily basis, hey, how about me making money on a daily basis? It only seems right. But here's the next thing, guys. The money that I'm making, what I'm glad about it is majority of it is passive income, which means that I don't have to go do the work for it. Now, let me tell you guys this, work produces money. But here's the thing, did you understand that you don't have to be the one that does the work to produce the money? Oh man, once you understand that work produces money, right? That's a principle, but you have to also understand the further truth that goes along with that principle, which is it all depends on who's doing the work. Right. So over here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our money and purchase crypto and put that crypto to work for us, that it produces money for us. Right. And that means that it's true passive income because we don't have to work for the money that we receive. Guys, if you think that's absolutely phenomenal, right? Can you guys do me a favor? Drop a 3 in the chat. I don't know how much you know about passive income, but when I first heard about passive income, I said, you know what? I don't know what I have to do, but I got to get some of this in my life. And I started working and looking for opportunities that would allow me to earn more and more passive income. I wanted to build up my passive income and to the point where it replaced my active income. I want to tell you, I wanted to build it up until it got to the point that it almost replaced my active income. Okay. And I'm telling you guys, it's a phenomenal place to be. And if you don't actually do that, right, and you don't put yourself in position to do that, you will end up working for the rest of your life. You will never be able to get to the point where you stop working, right? So we want to tell you that that's definitely what you want to do. Now, you're probably wondering, what are we earning over here? Guys, let me let you know up front that we're earning anywhere right now from 8 to 15% per month profits every single month. Now, I'm telling you, this is absolutely revolutionary that we could do this. But let me tell you also that something that we get excited about with this, right? We have a global inclusive financial services opportunity over here. What does that mean? That means that the average everyday person can actually participate. The company had a goal of allowing as many people to participate as possible in these high level, high return projects, right? And I'm telling you that you now can participate even if you have low capital. What do I mean? This opportunity allows you to start with as little as $100. This is something that's not normal, right? We're going to give you access to opportunities that pay, an opportunity that pays better than most $100,000 million opportunities that are out there. But you don't have to have $100,000 or $1 million. You can actually start with as little as $100. And that's why we got excited about the information that we're going to share with you all tonight. Hopefully those highlights give you a preview of the coming attraction of what I'm going to share with you all tonight. And hopefully you guys are ready to sit down and receive this information as I dissect it and go into it and share as much as I can. So let me go ahead and share my screen here so you guys can see exactly what's going on. I don't want you just to hear it. I want you to see it and experience it. All right. So let me go ahead and do this really quick. I'm going to share my screen with you all. And what I'm going to do is introduce to some and present to others this incredible company and opportunity that's called OakSmart, right? It's called OakSmart. Now, I know some of you all may be looking at this and saying, that's kind of a funny name. You said the name of this thing is OakSmart, and I want to tell you, yes, it's OakSmart. And even if you think it is a funny name, let me tell you what I think about that, right? Even if you think this is a funny name, let me tell you that I don't care that it's a funny name as long as it's paying serious money. Right? And I'm telling you right over here, we can say without a shadow of a doubt that we are getting paid some serious money. Now, before I get into all the information, I do want to let you guys know that I'm not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice, and nothing that you hear in this overview should be considered financial advice. Once again, we're just educating you on the opportunity that we have at hand that we are taking advantage of. And we're going to see if you are ready to take advantage of this opportunity as well. All right. So that's what we wanted to tell you right now. But let's jump into what OakSmart is all about. First of all, let me go into the company introduction. You heard me say that OakSmart is a global inclusive financial services platform, right? What does that mean? That means that they're trying to include everybody, right? They want to enable individual investors to participate in high-level investment projects with low capital. This is so important over here because there's such a need in this day and time for us to create additional streams of income. The way that the world is going, things are not getting cheaper, they're getting more expensive. So the thing that we want to make sure is that we have enough streams of income and enough income coming in that we are able to take advantage and take care of all of our daily needs. And this company is helping the average individual do that. Now, what we like to call OakSmart is the bridge also, right? Because it is the bridge that's connecting those investors to the high level projects that can actually produce the results that they need. Now, they're going to be providing a diverse range of investment management services to meet the needs of different investors, whether you're talking about the beginning investor, the novice, right? Or someone who's well versed in investing and they've been investing for a long time. There's something over here at OakSmart that can help them, right? So the advantages that you're going to have over here by partnering with OakSmart, who partners with diverse asset management companies, is that you'll put yourself in position to be able to earn profits, sometimes over 200% in a year. Now, most people never, ever be able to hit 200% in a year, right? But over here, it's a commonplace thing because of the way that OakSmart is set up and the way it has positioned itself in the markets, okay? So I want you guys to really understand that. Now, let's talk about compliance and regulation because this is so important in our space because you're going to see more and more activity come from the regulators and the people who are checking on compliance. So let me tell you this company has already taken the steps to make sure that they're compliant, with the majority of the things that are out there, right? How are they doing that? The first thing that they did was they went ahead and registered as a business in the United States. And if you get with the person who invited you, they should have access to that official documentation where they can go on the website and show you the official registration for the company. All right. Now, here's the next step that the company took is that they went ahead and they registered for their money service business license. This is what we call the MSB license, which is issued by FinCEN, which is a bureau of the Department of Treasury. Right. And now the FinCEN Bureau is they're in charge of making sure that they safeguard the financial system from illicit use. And they also combat money laundering and promote national security, right? They're trying to keep the country safe, and they're trying to keep bad apples and bad characters from ruining the financial opportunity over here, right? The financial opportunity that's available for all of us. So the fact that the company actually went and registered for a money service business license lets you know that they mean business and they plan to be around for a long time. They plan to do the right things, okay? So that's incredible that we have that as well. Now, let's go ahead and let's talk about OakSmart more in depth, because what I want you guys to know right up front is that OakSmart is not an exchange. They're not a broker. They're not a trading company at all. I told you they're a global they're a global inclusive financial services platform. All right. Now, here's what I want you guys to get from that. They're not like a lot of the companies that we've been exposed to, in which they were portraying themselves as trading companies. They said they were trading, but in reality, a lot of times we found out that they were not trading, or they were falsifying their results. Well, OakSmart doesn't have to do that because they don't do the trading themselves. They actually taking the time to do their due diligence on different companies that are out there that do trading, who are able to produce those results. And they partnered with an incredible company called Trading Link. This is the first of many partnerships that they're going to have to partner with asset management companies that can produce the type of results that they're looking for. Now, Trading Link is a professional financial services institution. Now, what they focus on is matching trading platforms and selecting excellent trading signal sources, and they specialize in intelligent risk control management. Those are very, very important sectors that we need to actually be focusing on, right? You want to make sure that you have the right signal sources. You want to make sure that you have intelligent risk management. And we're going to dive more deep into that as we talk more about Trading Link. And with that being said, let's start talking about Trading Link a little bit. The first thing that I want to point out is Trading Link's recruiting model, right? Because they have a phenomenal recruiting model where they recruit excellent traders. Now, how are they able to recruit these excellent traders? They're able to do this because of their technology and tools that they actually have available. So they're able to provide the traders with technology and tools that will allow them to trade more effectively. But here's another thing, guys. The traders are very apt to actually joining Trading Link because they get to trade capital on behalf of Trading Link. And when they start trading capital on behalf of Trading Link actually does a share of the profits with the trader. And so the traders have a winning scenario for themselves as well. Now, Trading Link isn't a one-trick pony. They actually have multiple revenue models. What does that mean? They have multiple income streams. So just like for us individuals, you guys know that it's in this day and time, it's necessary that you have multiple income streams. Why? Because of the way the world is set up now. I don't know about you guys. Have you noticed the rising costs of everything? Right? The rising costs when you go to the grocery store, the rising costs when you go to purchase anything. So it's becoming a society, or it already is a society, that it is no longer a luxury, but it's necessary to have multiple streams of income. If you agree with me, can you guys just go ahead and drop a 4 in the chat? Right, drop a 4 in the chat if you think it is absolutely necessary to have multiple streams of income. Well, just as it's necessary for us as individuals, it's also necessary for companies as well. Companies have noticed that they need to have multiple ways that they bring revenue into the company so they don't fail, right? And so this company has a diverse way that they bring in revenue. One is through their transaction fees. The next way is through trader profit sharing. And the next way is through their signal source service, right? So they're able to bring in revenue in 3 different ways, which is incredible. Now let's talk about the technology, because this company has dual intelligent systems. What I want you guys to know is that they're using AI to actually increase their performance in the trading markets, right? Which is incredible. But not only that, they're using this advanced technology to also have intelligent risk control systems. See, just like in life, again, just like in business, one of the things that's important to note is that it's not just about how much money you make. It's actually about how much money you keep. See, there's a lot of companies that brag about how much they make and what they make on a daily basis. But if they don't have the right risk management practices in place, they'll make a lot of money, but they'll lose a lot of money as well. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, participated in a PAM account, a MAM account, or anything else in which they had somebody out there trading, but they weren't trading responsibly. They weren't using the right risk control procedures and mechanisms, that they ended up losing the money. I've been involved in a lot of those scenarios. And let me tell you guys, it's not a fun thing when they have to come back and tell you, no, we lost all of your money, right? And everything that you put in there hasn't been gone. And I'm telling you, I'm glad that Trading Link is using those intelligent risk management systems. Also, it's good to note that Trading Link is also partnering with global compliant exchanges. So they're actually working with compliant exchanges, not the fly-by-night ones, not the sketchy ones or anything like that. They're working with the right companies when they're out there partnering in the markets, okay? Now, Let's talk about a little more about Trading Link and a little bit of their history so you can understand that this is not just a fly-by-night company. The first thing that I want to let you guys know is that Trading Link was actually launched back in 2021. They were launched in London, and they were launched on a high net worth asset management, and they were basically targeting high net worth people, right? That weren't built for the average everyday individual or anything like that. They were trying to produce high results for high net worth people, right? That's the way it was set up originally. But let me tell you guys this also. I want you guys to understand this. Hold on, we got some people joining here. Let me also I want you guys to really understand this as well. That by the first quarter of 2022, they launched their retail trader project. And when they launched that, they recruited 20 professional traders in Europe for fund trading testing. They were testing out their fund trading, right? Now, by the third quarter of 2022, they had surpassed their trading revenue expectations and expanded their fund size and the number of traders. So they continued to grow and have success. Now, by the first quarter of 2023, they collaborated with a Middle Eastern cryptocurrency fund, and they expanded their trading categories. They began development of the app and everything. They were making even more forward progress. Now, by the fourth quarter of 2023, they had their second expansion, and now they signed over 100 outstanding traders across all financial fields. So that's the other thing that you guys have to understand with Trading Link. They're not just focused on one sector or one domain. They're working across multiple financial fields. Now, the other thing that I wanted to point out is that by the third quarter of 2024, they had announced a global layout where they're going to cooperate with more than 1,000 funds. See, guys, we are in the right place with the right company because they're doing some incredible things. They're making some incredible things happen. And I'm glad that OakSmart has taken the necessary steps to partner with this company so that we can have access to the type of results that they can produce. Now, let's talk about this collaboration because you're going to see more and more companies collaborate in the era that we're in right now. Guys, you got to understand that I call it the partnership era, where you're going to see more and more people and more companies partner to produce the desired results that they have. And I want to tell you that OakSmart and Trading Link, these two powerhouses, have done this. They've partnered to create a win-win situation for themselves, but they added another level and another component on it because they're not only creating a win-win situation for themselves, they're creating a win situation for us as well. See, that OakSmart is going to win because they are able to profit from the trading services that Trading Link providers. And Trading Link is happy because OakSmart is bringing them a high value VIP account in which they're going to have more capital to trade with, and they're going to have a great relationship, which brings them more money. But we're excited that these two companies have partnered together because now we get access to those types of results when we had usually been priced out, right? Now, what do I mean that we have been priced out? What I mean is that if we take a look at some of the traditional financial instruments that people use, the traditional financial instruments, most of us can't even participate in these. Let's be honest. Most of us would never be able to participate in these financial instruments, right? What do I mean? Right? Let's look at some of them. Panthera Capital. Now we're going to start with this one first because it's a cryptocurrency and blockchain fund. And to start with this one, you need 100,000. Right there, that cuts out most people. Most people don't have $100,000 just sitting around that they could throw into a fund to start producing results. Now, would this one be a good one to participate in? Maybe. Some years they get over 200% results, right? Because they're in the cryptocurrency space, but it's high volatility. No, that's what I want to tell you guys. Now, there's limited fund flexibility. You can't get in and out of this one like you want. You got to go in it. You got to let the fund sit there and season. They don't like when you're trying to go in and out of it, right? So this is not the one for everybody. But let's go and look at another one, the Bridgewater Associates Hedge Fund, right? You have to have $5 million to get into this play, right? And then now you can earn anywhere from 10 to 15% per year. But once again, there's low liquidity and there's long lockup periods where you got to let your money sit there for 6 to 12 months or something like that before you can even touch it. All right. So I'm going to tell you that there's some options out here. If you look at some of the ones like Citadel, right? Citadel is $1 million for you to actually get involved in this one. Now they on average around 16% a month. but it's $1 million start point, and there's low liquidity and high lockup periods. So you can look at the screen for yourself. You understand that these are not cut out for the average everyday person. So we have been priced out of these. But let me tell you that there's good news, right? Even though we're priced out of these and we can't use these, there's something else that has been developed for us that we can use through OakSmart, right? Let me introduce you guys to the OakSmart products, which are going to allow you to actually achieve those financial goals that you have always had. You're going to be able to put more money to work for you through this program because OakSmart has made it available to us. So let's talk about it really quick here so you can understand. Now, the first product that I'm going to talk about is the Oak Crypto Mini. This is a new project. It wasn't available. It's only been available for about 2 weeks. It wasn't available when I first got in, right? It's only been available for a short period of time, but I'm super excited that we have it available now. And the reason why is because it gives the person with low capital the opportunity to get started. What do I mean? If you only have $100 that you can actually put into a platform, this is the place where you need to start. The average everyday person who has $100 and a dream can get started with this incredible company and start putting money to work for them through the power of cryptocurrency. Man, if that's exciting for you, can you guys go ahead and drop a 5 in the chat for me? I got so excited when they offered this plan because I knew that this was going to include so many more people and so many more people were going to be blessed by this. Now, let's think about this, right? You can get started with this with just $100 in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, BNB, Solana, Tether, USDT, or USDC, or DAI, right? Either one of those that you have, just get the one that is more familiar, you're more familiar with, and get started. Now, once you do this, it's going to give you access to 8 to 15% per month. Guys, this is leveling the playing field. As a matter of fact, it's putting you ahead of most people. If we did a survey on most people around the world, most people do not have a place where they're earning 8 to 15% per month profits on their money. Let me tell you something, guys. You right now are putting your money to work, what you should be doing, right? Money never sleeps. So it needs to be working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As a matter of fact, your money is already working, but you have to think, is it working for you? Why am I saying that? If you actually go put your money in the bank and let it sit there, or whatever financial institution you let your money sit there, and they're paying you 0.01% per year or 0.5% per year, whatever it may be, look, guys, is basically the equivalent to you have your money buried. What do I mean? It's buried because it's not producing anything. It might as well be dead. But we're showing you how you can actually take your money and put it over here so that your money can grow, right? Because we want you to plant your money over here so it can grow for you. And it grows at a rate of 8 to 15% per month. And we have been noticing around 12% per month over here, which is incredible. Now, the thing that you have to be aware of is that we get paid our profits on a daily basis. In my time zone, I get paid my profits anywhere from 6 a.m. to 6:30. And I go and I check my account around 7 a.m. in the morning. And when I wake up and I realize that I just woke up to money. I wake up to money in my accounts, which is absolutely incredible. Now your profits are going to hit your wallet, are going to hit your back office anytime between 10 to 1500 UTC. Now, let me tell you that what's also exciting about this is that there's no lockup periods, guys. You don't have to worry about your funds being locked up for long periods of time over here. As a matter of fact, there's no lockup. If you want to get in today and tomorrow you want to get out, you can actually do that. The company doesn't put a lock on your money. Now, when you come to get your money out, I want you to be aware of the service fees. If you haven't let your money sit in season for at least 30 days, the company does charge a 5% fee when you come to get your money out. That's your capital, right? Just your capital. If you come to get your capital out, there's a 5% fee. Now, if you wait to after your first 30 days, guess what? The company only charges a 1% fee when you come to withdraw your capital out. So the company is doing this in a very fair way to make it fair and equitable for everybody, which is absolutely amazing. Now, I want you guys to understand whether you're in the Oak Crypto Mini or the Oak Crypto One, you get access to the same benefits where it's leveling the playing field for everybody, right? So when the person who comes in with $1,000, they're making 8 to 15%. Well, so is the person who came in with $100. The person who came in with $10,000, they're earning 8 to 15%. Well, so is the person who came in with $400. Guys, this is such a level playing field. It's so wonderful that we actually get to experience this. Now, the company didn't just stop there. Once you get into Oak Crypto Mini or Oak Crypto Max, the company says where you're going to start earning your profits. But we want you to we want you to put to work the principles that really create wealth, which is the compound effect. I want you guys to understand, write down the compound effect, because the compound effect is what actually creates wealth. When you're able to take the profits that you have earned and allow them to earn profits for you as well. Well, how does the company allow you to do this? Once you earn profits from your Oak Crypto Mini or your Oak Crypto One, you can take those profits and put them in a different plan, which is the Oak USD Max. And in that plan, your profits are going to be anywhere from 15 to 30%. 15 to 30% profits. We've been seeing on average anywhere from around 22% per month, right? Which is incredible over here that our profits are earning profits at that level. This is amazing. Now, the same things apply with this, right? As long as you have $10 of profit, you can actually get started with this one, right? You can actually compound your profits. Now, also, you're going to get paid out your profits anywhere from 10 to 1500 UTC. There's no lockup. Anything before 30 days is a 5% fee if you want to withdraw. Anything after the 30 days would be a 1% fee. All right. So I want you guys to understand that this is a very, very, very powerful and a very, very lucrative passive income plan for anybody. All right. So hopefully you guys get that, man. Everything that I'm talking about on this screen is totally passive. I want you to note that I didn't say anything about you having to learn how to trade, how to enter signals, how to recruit anybody, how to do anything to earn any of the money that I just talked about right then. This is strictly and totally passive income, right? This is so passive. This is so incredible, right? Now, let me tell you this. I believe passive income is great. I believe everybody needs more passive income. But I don't want you to put active income on the back burner. Why not? Because active income is a very important part of your income portfolio. Why? Right? Because active income comes in faster and it has the ability to grow bigger than even passive income. Why? Because it's about you now putting a little bit of your work into it. Let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with work as long as you're working the right work. A lot of people say work is a four-letter word. That's because they truly don't understand work, right? Work is not a bad thing as long as you're working at the right thing. The problem why so many people are frustrated with work is because they're working hard at the wrong thing. And what more work just gets you more tired when you're working on the wrong thing. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to put you in the position where you're going to work on the right things. You're going to put yourself in position. Let me show you what active income can do for you over here. Active income can really change things for you. Let me show you, because this company has set their plan up and their compensation up different than most other companies. Why is it different? Because over here, when you invite somebody and they decided they're going to join the company and fund their account, the company does not pay you a direct bonus. Hold on, they do not pay you a direct bonus. Well, you probably saying, well, Anthony, well, how do we get paid then, right? Well, let me tell you, they don't pay you just upfront money, right? They pay you long-term money. This is what's incredible about this. When you come in, the company says, hey, look, if you invite somebody over here and they join our company, we're not going to pay you anything upfront, but what we're going to do is we're going to pay you every time they get paid. Now, I think this is an ingenious system because it actually puts me in the position that I want you to make as much money as possible. not just to come in and fund your account, but I want you to make as much money as possible. Why? Because every time you make money, I make money. Wow. That's incredible, right? But what are we going to get paid? Well, I'm glad you asked. Every time when you invite somebody, they enroll with your link and they're on your level one. Here's what's going to happen. Every time they get paid $1, you're going to make 50% of it. Every time they get paid, you're going to make 50%. So what if the person that you referred and they come in and they're making $10? That means you make $5 every single day. And I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but how many days a week do we get paid? If you could drop that in the chat, somebody who was listening and paying attention, drop how many days a week we get paid here, right? How many days a week do we get paid over here at OakSmart? There you go. All right, you guys see it 7 days a week. So you mean to tell me every single day that somebody I refer gets paid, I'm going to get paid 50% of what they make? Absolutely. So if they're getting paid $10 a day, you make $5 a day. If they're making $20 a day, you make $10 a day. Guys, what if you refer just 10 people on your first level, they directly to you, and you make 50% of whatever they make every day, and all of them, let's just say all of them are making $20 a day. That means that you're going to be making $10 a day on each one of them, and that means that 10 times 10 is 100. That means you will be making $100 per day. And guys, since we get paid 7 days a week, you might as well say that that's $3,000 in a month at least. Now, I'm going to ask a rhetorical question. How many of you all would have some things change in your life or around your house if you were making an extra $3,000 a month? If that would change some things for you, I want you guys to go ahead and drop an 8 in the chat for me. Drop an 8 in the chat. How many of you all would say that? Queenie jumped in there. She said, 8, absolutely, that'll change some things for me. And I said that was a rhetorical question. You know why? Because of the fact that most foreclosures can be stopped with the extra $500 per month. Most people can get out of financial trouble with just an extra $500 a month. So if a $500 a month can do that, what can an extra $3,000 a month do for most people? It's incredible. Now, it doesn't stop there because the company is so generous that they also pay 5% on levels 2 through 20. Now, every time you refer one person, it unlocks an additional 2 levels for you. So if you refer 10 people, it unlocks all 20 levels for you to be able to earn on. But let me tell you, even the first 3 can be powerful, because what if you invite 10 people and those 10 people invite 10 people? That means that you have 100 people on just your second level. You're earning 5% per day off of whatever they're making. Well, let's use the same scenario that we talked about on your first level. What if the people on your second level were only making $20 a day and you were making 5% of that? And if you do your calculation, that's about $1 per day. So what if they were earning $1 per day and you had 100 people on your second level? That means you would earn somewhere around what's $1,000? $3,000 per month. $100 a day times 30 days is $3,000 per month. So now we're up from just $3,000 on your first level to $3,000 on your second level. That's $6,000 a month that you're making through this incredible active income plan. You see why I said active income is so powerful? Now, let's just take it down one more level. We're going to help those 100 people introduce their first 10 people and get them to earning $20 a day. Well, you're going to make 5% on that level as well, right? So once again, that's $1 per person. It's 1,000 people up there. That's $1,000 per day. Think about this, guys. If you were earning that every single day, that means for 30 days in a month, you will earn $30,000. So we're talking about on the first 3 levels in this scenario, $36,000 a month. Now, notice I didn't say that you built the organization that was 20 levels deep and you brought in 100 people personally and you became a superstar and all this other stuff. No, I think this is something that the average everyday person can accomplish. All we said is get your 10, show them how to get their 10, and then show them how to get their 10, and then that's where we all win. If everybody does that, everybody wins. I told you guys, when you create win-win scenarios, that's where real wealth is being created. And that's what we're doing over here. And I just talked about the first three levels. I didn't even go all the way through levels 2 through 20. Guys, this is amazing right here that we have this opportunity. And in actuality, I'm just talking about the first bonus. I'm not even talking about the other two bonuses. Yes, there are more bonuses instead of just the matrix reward. What other bonus we have? We have the affiliate bonus. Now it says broker on here. I got to update my presentation, but don't worry about that. The affiliate bonus that we have right here is absolutely amazing. Now, remember I told you before, if you start at $100, I want you to get up to 500 as soon as possible. Why? Because it's going to put you in a unique situation, right? I want you guys to build up your $100 account to $500 or more as quickly as possible. And there's two ways you can do it. You can go and add more to it. Maybe you set up a plan of adding $50 per week. Say, I'm going to add $50 per week. I may have to sacrifice some eating out, or I may have to sacrifice on getting that special hairdo or whatever it may be. But I want to tell you guys that you could literally put yourself there in a very short period of time. The other way is that you can roll up your sleeves. That's right. When you roll up your sleeves and say, I'm going to go to work and I'm going to expose as many people to this opportunity that is working as much as possible. And you can actually start earning from the compensation plan and take those funds and put them back over here so that you can grow your money, right? So I want to tell you that's how you could do it. Now, once you have $500 in your account and then your small market volume is at 50,000, means that means everybody outside of your strongest leg or your largest organization, your organization with the most volume. So all the volume outside of your largest organization, and when that equals $50,000 or more, you're going to qualify for an additional 5%, not per month, but per day. Yes, an additional 5% daily override. This is so incredible, guys. 5% on everybody's earnings on a daily basis. Man, I like that. I really like that. That's going to be more and more money. Now, when you go to G2 partner, right? That means you have $1,000 in your personal account. Your small market volume is 120,000. The company is going to increase that amount that you're being paid on a daily basis to 10%. Guys, this continues to go up 5% each level until you get up to 40% at Crown Ambassador. This is so incredible. But the company did not stop there, right? When your affiliate volume increases, your small market volume increases more than 3%. Think about this. When it increases more than 3% on a daily basis, the company is also going to give you an additional 5% global bonus, an additional 5% per day. Guys, I'm telling you that this is so amazing. This is more money, more money, more money. Now, if you don't all understand all of this, don't worry about it. Just like not understanding your car. Like you may not understand how your car works, but it doesn't stop you from driving it, does it? Right? It doesn't stop you from taking advantage of the basic things that come along with it. You'll figure out everything as you go along. Just like a brand new car. You don't understand everything right up front, but you'll figure it out as you go along. So don't let that stop you, okay? Now, I want to let you guys know that the company does have a rank rewards program in which they pay out good when you achieve certain ranks. And over here, that's going to start at senior partner. Once you get to senior partner, the company is going to pay you a $1,500 bonus or let you get an iPhone Pro, whatever level it is at the time. Now, the next thing is once you hit director, you're going to get $3,500 or Apple Vision Pro. Mm. Now, once you get to the rank of senior director, the company is going to allow you to get the Apple family or $8,000 in cash. You get the executive director, you're going to be able to get a Rolex Daytona or $25,000 in cash. Once you get to the level of ambassador, you're going to have the option to get $70,000 or a Porsche 718. At Platinum Ambassador, you're going to be able to get a Mercedes AMG GT or $135,000. Once you get to the level of Crown Ambassador, the top rank in the company, they're going to break out the good stuff, right? That's when they're going to break out the really good stuff where you can get the Ferrari F8 or $298,000 at this level. Guys, this is absolutely amazing right here, but the rewards don't stop here. If you hit the top rank of Crown Ambassador, but your volume doesn't stop, it continues to increase, the company has set up some additional bonuses where you're going to be able to get $700,000 once your small market volume reaches $50 million, or you're going to take advantage of a luxury apartment. And once your small market volume reaches 100 million, the company is going to give you 1.5 million or a luxury villa. Guys, do you see how many options you have over here? This company is really doing things the right way. And I know a lot of you all may experience things in this company or in this space or in this industry, and you're probably saying, is this just more of the same? I want to tell you no. What we've witnessed over here with this company is a lot different than what we've seen with a lot of other companies. They're consistently paying. They're consistently actually listening to the leaders in the field, and they're making the necessary adjustments so that they could be more and more successful. Guys, I'm so excited for the people who get involved with OakSmart tonight or tomorrow or whenever it's best for you. When you get involved, we like to welcome you, right? And we want to welcome you to this tsunami of wealth that's being created. Here's one thing that I want to leave you guys with, and I like to share this on many of my calls, right? I want you guys to understand right now that there's ways to make money. Robert Kiyosaki talks about this in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He talks about a cash flow quadrant. And on the left side of the quadrant, you have the employees and the self-employed, where they make linear income. What do I mean by that? They got to show up for the money to show up. But here's what I want to tell you. Rich and wealthy people, the rich and wealthy in society, they spend majority of their time playing on the right side of money. And the right side of money, there is business systems and then there's investing. Most people don't spend enough time playing on the right side of money. That's why they don't create the type of income that they desire. But tonight, we've just shown you a way to play on both sides of the on both quadrants of the right side of money, and you can bring money into your life like never before. Here's the thing: this could be the opportunity of a lifetime, but it means absolutely nothing if you don't take advantage of it during the lifetime of the opportunity. Are you going to be one of the ones who make something happen, who wait for something to happen, or one of the ones who wonder what happened once this tsunami of wealth has landed? Right? It's your choice today. We've given you all the information so you can make an educated decision for yourself. What you want to make sure you do is get back with the person who invited you, and you want to get their link, register for your free account, check out what we have. And when you're ready, go ahead and fund your account and join this money party and start making incredible income with us. All right. So that is our presentation for tonight. I'm going to stop the recording at this point.